I want to get you guys' opinion, surprise and disappointment of the NBA season, because we're pretty much at the halfway point right now. So Uriah, you're the guest on the show tonight. How about you give me your surprise and your disappointment, or you can go in whatever order you want. But who are you surprised and disappointed about this season?
Why don't we do this? We'll all go do our surprises, and then we'll come back around and we'll do
that works. That works too.
Yeah. Like it. Yeah. I would say start off on a positive note, and you guys mentioned it earlier. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm actually happy for the Hornets. Now I'm looking at their record; they're below 500. But Mike mentioned the 9-game win streak, the fact that Knuckle was just. They nailed it. Like they finally got, not finally, but they got a nice draft pick that contributed early, didn't really have to develop over a long period of time. And they're playing good basketball. I think they were one of the top defensive teams in the league during that stretch where they had this success. And, LaMelo Ball, say what you want about his family, his dad, the kid can freaking ball, right? I love LaMelo Ball. We compared LaMelo Ball in season 1 to Jason Williams, and what a fun player to watch, right?
One of the most, baby.
yeah, I love white chocolate. I mean, LaMelo's one of the most popular players in the league. They got kids across America saying 6'7", like nobody else is doing that but him. But again, pleasant surprise. I'm happy for Charlotte. They need something in that community in terms of sports. And I just hope they can continue it. And I'd like to see them in the playoffs. That'll be an interesting matchup for them.
G-Mike.
Yeah, man. Surprise team is the Hornets for me too, bro. I mean, a lot of people are writing them off, that they really didn't have a coach. LaMelo Ball can't really lead a team like that. He only cares about his stats. He doesn't care about the winning and all that stuff. And it's like with this 9-game win streak that they've beat top teams in the NBA, it hasn't been like bottom teams only. They've beaten several top teams, and they ended that streak. When was it? Against the Pistons. Pistons are number 1 in the league right now, and they didn't even lose by that much. I think it was just about like 6 or 7 points, or something like that. So they had a chance to actually win that game and continue the streak. But you're seeing them right now in play-in format, and I definitely know about the play-in with the Miami Heat the last 3 years. So definitely they can win that against the Hawks, the Heat, the Orlando Magic, or the Chicago Bulls. Man, it looks they can win any of those games and actually get into the playoffs, man. So, a lot of praise for them right now.
I'm going to go a little bit off the rails, I guess, and for this one for a second here. I'm going to go. I'm surprised in how great Detroit has been. I knew Detroit was on the rise. Detroit being 40-13. Like that goes back to the Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace days, and I don't know if they even had that kind of record. Check me if I'm wrong on that one, but that's pretty impressive as well. I'm impressed with the Hornets, like you guys have seen. They're on the rise with it, and they're doing what they can. But I think the team that I have honestly been the most surprised in is the San Antonio Spurs, and the fact that once again they seem to have figured it out. And like I said, I brought this up many times. I'm a Mavs fan, so I hate the freaking Spurs. But this is amazing that they've been able to actually lose Greg Popovich and not even lose him like he got fired. Guy stepped down and stuff with the Hall of Fame career. They get one of his guys in there, and he picks up exactly where he left off. And the Spurs are sitting at 38-16 right now with Wemby, Castleton, and name a couple of the guys, and they are just absolutely playing real basketball, and they're playing Spurs basketball, which is the most annoying basketball because it's fundamentals. It is pass the ball, make the best shot, don't get the stats unless you're Wemby, but even his stats are not on ridiculous stats. They're shots that he should be taking. So I have to say my surprise team beyond the Pistons, beyond the Hornets, is the San Antonio Spurs, that they are legitimately on the coattails of the Oklahoma City Thunder and have beat them 3 out of the 4 times they've played them this year.
Hey, and look, De'Aaron Fox was clutch player of the year, 2-3 years ago. A lot of people don't talk about him because Wemby's the big star.
Great player.
But Fox is an amazing player, and he's still really good, and he's not even 30 yet.
Yeah, and he's dropping 20 points or 20 plus points per game right now. And dude had a messed up thumb that he had to come back from last season, and he's proven that he should have been an all-star before Giannis got taken out.
Yep.